me tell you something, sis and bro. Sometimes you just have to disassociate yourself with certain calibers of low vibrational frequency energy people, whether it be needy ass people, you know, broke ass people, or toxic ass people. All three of them are no good to even be around. And why do I say that? Yeah, being broke is temporary, but a lot of time it's a mentality. It's a vibrational frequency. As the same as, being somebody being needy. You done met people who just needy every time you run across them. Every time you cross paths with them, they need something, one thing or another. They always need year round. The same thing sometimes for people who are broke. You feel what I'm saying? The moment they get some money, they burn straight through it, thumb straight through the check, and back broke again. Why? Because they lack good money management skills. And then we're going to talk about the toxic people. Those are the motherfuckers who always pointing the finger. Everybody wrong but your ass. You feel what I'm saying? Absolutely no accountability for your actions. You lack maturity and stability in a lot of areas of life. But for the most part, you lack maturity. You lack the ability to actually grow. Here's the thing. There are things that are tolerated when you in your early 20s, in different life cycles, certain things are tolerated. But when you over the age of 30 and you're just a complete fuck up, every time somebody try to give you some good advice and shed some wisdom, and give you some advice to help you in your life, you want to turn your back, you mad, you in your feelings. Can't nobody tell you because you grown, that you're disrespectful. This is the shit that really get me with a lot of women, so to speak. And maturity, does not have immaturity, childishness, and none of that shit. It doesn't have any ethnicity on it. It doesn't have any specific gender on it. But one thing that I will say is what runs common with those people is that they're low vibrational frequency energy people. And a lot of times they ain't got shit going on. They're not really working to accomplish anything. And it's always a whole bunch of negativity. Here's the thing. I've always found it, I always believe in like attract likes. It's the law of attraction, right? And it's not the opposites that attract, but it's those like frequencies that attract. I.e., people who are toxic attract other toxic ass people. You feel what I'm saying? Friendships, relationships. Nothing seems to ever work out. Why? Because you haven't taken the opportunity to fix your insides instead of trying to dress up the outside. Yeah, it's okay to throw on some makeup, have you a full face, be cute, you head to toe, because I put that shit on too, one thing about it. But character is very important. That's something that you want to build. Yeah, I use a lot of profanity and I'll use myself as an example first and foremost. But that doesn't determine who I am, how I carry myself, how I treat people. You understand what I'm saying? But you toxic motherfucking bitches and you hoes, man, y'all really need to get a grip on life. Just because you're over the age, just because you're an adult doesn't give you the right to mistreat people. It doesn't give you the right to disrespect people. Here's the thing. A lot of times y'all do fucked up shit to people for so long. Your attitude's trash. You want to handle people any kind of damn way. You can't be told that you're wrong. You want yes motherfuckers in your corner. And then you wonder why when shit go haywire, don't nobody want to fuck with you. And here y'all ass go, and here's the common denominator. This common shit I hear toxic ass people say. I don't do nothing to nobody. I haven't done this. And I've apologized. And it's always woe is me shit. You ain't. See, here's the thing about being grateful, being apologetic. That's something that comes from within. Fuck you saying it. Show it with your actions. But the moment that you tell a motherfucker something they don't want to hear, they off in their feelings. They mad. They feel like everybody, like they the black sheep, like everybody's against them. Well, nobody's against you but you. Sometimes you got to get out of your own damn way in order to really be able to grow. Allow some things to meglimate in your mind. Listen to what people are saying about you. If one person calls you a donkey, seek a second opinion. If two people call you a donkey, maybe it's time to look in the mirror. But if three people call you a donkey, baby, maybe it's time to saddle the fuck up. Okay? Everybody ain't against y'all toxic ass folk. But in reality, a lot of us have outgrown y'all. There's certain conversations and people, I don't give a fuck. It could be family members, friends, it don't matter who it is. I'm not picking up my phone. I'm probably half-ass even reply to you because I know what you on year round. And I'm just finding this to be a common factor in a lot of us ladies, because that's who I interact the most with. Yes, I interact with men as well, obviously, but some of y'all need to grow the fuck up. Y'all always talking about can't nobody disrespect me and I'm not gonna walk on eggshells and you can't do this. And listen, this shit is not about disrespect. This is about maturity. This is about growth. If y'all still getting mad and in your feelings because somebody ain't talking to you, somebody didn't speak back, or, it could be any old type of old bullshit. Somebody rolled their eyes at me. Baby, you're not a fucking adult. What you are is a grown-ass goddamn child who lacks maturity and who really and truly needs to grow the fuck up. If you still concerned about what people think about you and how they feel about you, then I'm talking about your ass. Okay? Everybody can take this shit with a grain of salt, but I be so sick of this shit. I don't like my phone to ring. I don't like my inboxes to go off, my DMs. Don't motherfucking contact me if you're in a space of life where, you're in a dark place or you're feeling some type of motherfucking way. Hold your goddamn tongue sometimes. It's a such thing called wisdom. And it's also, a such thing as it's a time and a place for everything. It's a time to laugh. It's a time to cry. It's a time to celebrate and it's a time to pray. But it's also a time to shut the fuck up. Sometimes it's a time to reflect. Okay? Not everybody is out to get you. Everything ain't got to be a rah-rah. Some things you can walk the fuck away from. It's real simple. I don't want to be bothered with folk. I'm going to quit picking up my phone. I'm not going to respond to no text messages, no inboxes, all this old fake ass shade throwing shit you bitches be on. You know what I'm saying, on social media. Let me tell y'all one motherfucking thing about me. I have a man who is wonderful to me. Y'all can see that. I have a family. And one thing, I also have businesses to run. So what I don't have time for is to deal with toxic ass, broke, needy ass motherfucking people. And a lot of times the toxic people are the same broke and needy ass people. That's why they got a lot of time to ride social media, to be concerned with everybody else's life with they throw the rock and hide in their hand ass, face ass. You know what I'm saying? It's time, we got to do better. It's time to grow. Grow up for real. Let shit go. People don't like you, fuck them. But stop jumping on the defense and thinking everybody is always against you, because it's not. You're just in the fucked up space in your life. Not everybody around you is in that space. And a lot of times the people that y'all turn y'all back on and call y'all self cutting off be the very main people who need you. Because one thing about it, I don't need a motherfucking toxic person under no circumstances. And I keep that energy out of my magnetic field, out of my vortex. You negative, nasty ass, subliminal shade throwing ass bitches, let me tell you. That shit is so far and beneath me, and it speaks more about you than it does about me or anyone else that you throwing it at. Let that shit go. I've done this shit on social media. I'm not beefing. I'm not finna subliminal. Fuck all that, bitch. Fuck you and the horse that you rode in on, okay? But y'all disassociate y'all selves. I don't give a fuck. They could be kinfolk, whoever. If they toxic and they disgusting, let their asses go. And let that be the reason. But don't be the toxic motherfucker talking about you cutting everybody off. Nobody gives a fuck. We prefer that you cut your goddamn phone off and don't hit our line, especially mine. Okay? Disassociate and grow the fuck up. Hello, the bitch is back.